Hey everyone, Ray the Dashing Womble here. Well, as some of you may have already seen, I tried to do a live stream just a little while ago, and I honestly don't know what happened. But it cut me off and I couldn't figure out to get back on it, and I got tired of it. But there was one person that was on there at the time, Carrie. I'm sorry that I disappeared, but I don't know what the bloody hell happened to it. So, who knows what happened. I don't think I'm supposed to do live streams, it seems, because I don't seem to do very well at it. I done it okay when I was in the hospital when I done it on the iPad, but I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so where are we at? So today, I hope everyone did well. Carrie, I know you did somewhat okay. It wasn't too bad. That at least you got something. It was. I would have thought that the rain would have got more people wanting us to deliver to them and pay a bit extra, but there was an awful lot of flipping shite offers coming through. I've got to go see what time I actually start. Seems I got started about 4 o'clock. But right as I've flipping switched everything on, I was over at Quick Trip on 291 now. And it just started pouring down. Oh no, crap. Just what I wanted. But an offer came in for Papa John's, stacked offer. There was a lot of flipping ridiculous offers came in as usual, and started coming in. It was a bit slow to start with, but what came in were ridiculous ones. And but his stacked offer came in from Papa John's, and it was paying $15 and some change. Wasn't going very far on both of them. I looked them up on the map and that, but it weren't going all that far. Probably 4 or 5 miles at the very most. And again, I forgot to take a picture of the acceptance screen. But anyway, so I got down to Papa John's, and there was a new bloke there, and one of the more experienced staff came over, and she was showing him on my screen what to look for and all that. So like I said, I had 2 of them to pick up then, and those were both ready, and I took in 2 Dasher pizza bags with me, and filled both of those up separately, and went on my way. I was surprised that she didn't tell him, you know, that you need to confirm the orders, but maybe she needed them. She said something about Dashers or whatever when I was going out the door, but to him, but maybe she was talking about that, I don't know. But anyway, I went off, and it was the first one got there, and why are people flipping happy? Some people ain't flipping happy to get a pizza. God, first one I got to, the flipping bloke was miserable as shit. It wasn't very happy. But anyway, you didn't have to bloody wait, at least not on my part. Anyway, got up there. He was at the door, thankfully. I was going to ring him. Well, it was actually for a herb. But anyway, he came out. And I went and I'm actually home early for a change, by the way. It's now 9:30. That's why I wanted to do a live stream, but cop that up. Anyway, so I delivered that one. The bloke was at the door, as I said. Gave him to that. I said, bloody hell, it's a tad wet out tonight, mate. It is. Okay. Easy grub, piss off. Let me go back to the van in. Anyway, so I got back to the van, took a photo of the house because it was supposed to be a hand to me, so I took a picture of the house. And went off to the next one. Next one was completely different. It wasn't that far away, maybe a mile or so. And nicer. It's a newer part of the area, I think. It's not all that old, but anyway. Got there and it wasn't raining so hard then, and as it comes into the driveway, it was like a cul-de-sac there. Pulls in there, and I went up to go up on their driveway, and there was the mother and the kid were at the door waiting already. There was a nice big porch room to wait under. Anyway, pulls up on the driveway, gets the bag out the back of the van, and walks up there, and the kid comes out. I mean, she was only a toddler, maybe 5 or 6 or something, and handed her the pizza. I said, "Oh, are you hungry then? Here's your pizza." And she took her pizza and thanked me for it. Then her mum shouted to her, "You say thank you?" She did. She'd already done it. Anyhow, so they were happy. They only had one, the other bloke had 2. Anyway, so anyway, yeah, delivered that. Got back to the van, and it took a picture of that house as well. And because I thought that was a lever at the door. Oh, I can't remember what that one really was. But anyway, I took a picture oh yeah, it was supposed to be a lever at the door, because bloody Doordash's system went as usual. Take a picture. Oh, fucking hell. And then it just spins and spins and spins. Finally, I just flipping it, box, and flipping handed to the customer, which I had done. What's this? Oh, Christ. Okay, I forgot to flipping schedule myself to be on Doordash. But anyway, so yeah, So I just took a picture and said that I handed it to him, and bollocks, I'd just carry on. So I dealt with that bloody thing. God, they're acting off a pain in the arse, especially with those pictures now. Right, they're all pain in the backside, those things are. I don't know who flipping thought of that idea at Doordash, but they need to kick up the rear. Anyway, so on the way back, I get an offer for Pizza Hut. And I was paying like $7. Yeah, $7 I think on that one. So I went, alright, I'll take that. Pizza Hut on Rice Road, that is. Won't go far again. And again, maybe a mile and a half. Yeah, a mile and a half. So I'll take it. I get down to Pizza Hut and went, uh-oh, there's some people in there. So he gets in there, there's some Doordashers in there. Oh, shit. So, tells him who I'm for, he says, and he just told this other dasher that was there, he says it's going to be 15 to 20 minutes. Well, about 10 to 15 minutes, excuse me, is what he said. And he told me, he says, he's right, yours is right behind his. Alright, right. Well, sometimes they're not that flipping. You don't have to wait that far long. Well, anyway, while I was sat there, the other dashers were looking at their thing. And one of them just got up and left. And then a couple of other dashers walked in. There was some woman walked in with a Doordashing bag, and she was waiting up by the door. She hadn't been seen yet. And then this other Doordasher who I don't know everyone who does Doordashing in their area, but anyway, he comes bundling in and goes straight over to the counter, and I shouted at him and went, "Wait, not your turn, mate." Sirs. No, we let her go. Don't give a shit how flipping quick you shipping they'll want to get out of here. Ain't your fucking turn. So anyway, she flipping told him who she was there for. And then another driver came in, and he didn't have a phone in his hand, but he knew he said the names that he was there for. And he was told like 20 to 25 minutes, and he stood there and thought about it for a second, and then went, no, he says, "I'll be back." Well, I very much doubt he would, but didn't seem like he was going to go back. I don't know where his phone was, though. I will show my phone when I go in there. But I did see him later on. Not Doordash, he was over at Quick Trip. Nearly fell up, slipped in the flipping wet on the wet floor in here. But anyway, but no, the other Dashers, they just got fed up and flipping left. I just thought, so that I'll just wait here. All I was getting was bombarded by stupid offers anyway. So did that. My order came out, grabbed that, and I think it was only one pizza that I took on that one. Was it just one? I think it was just one that came out for that. Anyhow, it didn't matter. All went in the bag. And off I went. And like I said, it didn't have to go far. It was at a corner house, which turned out to be a pain in the arse. And the one that I nearly slipped into, because I parked up on their driveway. As I pulled up the side of their house in the side street, well, I couldn't quite see where to park, because all the leaves had flipping come down, and there was a great big flipping puddle walking over to their grassy area, up which I had to cross to get to their front door. Well, then I saw the flipping driveway, which is on the main road, pain in the bum. So anyway, pulls out and goes and parks over there. Thought, oh, that will be easier. Walks up and around the side of the house, the front, well, from the garage to the front of the house, and there was this, the pathway had gone down a bit, and I'm too busy concentrating on where I'm going. I have seen what's there, but I trod in the mud there, and bloody hell, I'm glad that I flipping seen it, because I would have gone arse over tit flipping if I didn't know that was there. But there was no really way around it. Couldn't flipping jump across it. It was a bit too much to flipping leap across. It was like, oh, crying out loud, people. Anyhow, got up to the door and rang on the bell and gave it to him, and that. Another one that had a little kid there. And left that one and went down and walked around that bloody mud patch. You got to be flipping careful in this weather. It's absolutely, and people don't warn you. She didn't even think about flipping telling me about that bit thing. Maybe she didn't know. Maybe they go in and out the bloody garage door like I do. But no. So you got to be bloody on your toes for flipping it. You definitely got to keep a lookout for yourself. Otherwise, you'll be on your arse, and flipping, that could be the end of your night or end of your week for a little while if you hurt yourself that bad. Or maybe longer. But anyway, so left that. I think I went over to Quick Trip, got a drink or something, and then an offer came. I went back over to Gus's and sat outside there for a bit, and then this offer came in for Jason's Deli, and I went. And it was going to Raytown. It was paying $17.50, I think is what it was. And I went, stuff it. And I just said to my wife, I said, you know what? I'm sick of this. Let's just go home. I don't want to be out and about in this anymore, because there was just nothing coming through that was worthwhile at that time. So anyway, that one came in, and I went in at the Jason's, and they just bagged it up. They were just putting the label on it, the receipt or whatever on it. So I grabbed that, put that out in the insulated bag when we got to the van, and just headed over to there. I don't know what it is with the map. You've always got to look where you're going before you leave the restaurant. But it always wants to, like when I go to that area of Raytown, it always wants to send me down, not the main road, it's a main back road. And I might as well just go down the main road at 350 and do a left. Why do you always want to send me down the darkened back road? I mean, it's nice and smooth on that road for sure if you've been going that back way, but it's lighting down here. I don't know what it is with some of these road people. They seem to, they must have been born in a bloody cave or something, because they don't seem to light these roads up. But anyway, got down to that house. Been there before, but it's been a long time. And when I pulls up in his driveway, he stood out there on his porch. Heavy set bloke, but anyway, so he gets out, and I said, "Well, you've been waiting long?" "Oh no, not at all." Then he says, "Where are you from?" I said, "London, mate." I couldn't be asked to dance around with being a funny person. But anyway, he says, "Yeah." I said, "I think I've been here before." He said, "You have?" He says, "I recognise the tag plate on your van." And I went, I said, "You recognise the plate, but you don't recognise me." Anyhow, we had a few laughs before he went in. But anyway, yeah, delivered that one. He was a happy customer, and pulled out of his driveway. Met with some flipping buffoon that was trying to, another idiot on the road. I don't know why they did that. I was overtaking the bloody van, going past the van that was parked, and there's no room on the other side, and this idiot pulls out the road about opposite, and we're trying to go around it. What the hell are you doing? Move it backwards, you bloody idiot. Fucking hell, bells. Anyhow, so just went to the garage on the way home, and came home early. Did alright though. Did alright for those few hours, but it was for what I'd taken, but I'm sure there was another one in between that, but I'll put all of what I did up here somewhere. But no, it was not a night to be out playing around in. But unfortunately for our area, it's going to rain for the rest of the week by the looks at the weather thing. And Sunday, when we're doing that challenge, the food delivery challenge, it's going to start out, I think, is it going? Let me have a look. Or Sunday, they reckon it's going to start out at 25 degrees. And it's going to be a high of 38 and 75% or something like that chance of rain. Oh, joys. Well, the pathways and places are all going to be flipping sodden by then anyway, because it's going to be a wet week by the looks of it, all week. But I would have fun. I had a fun. So I'm going to get out a little bit earlier. It's easier for me to see during the day if you've been doing the deliveries. Not so much for the addresses, well, as long as you can see the addresses, the numbers in the first place. As they're hidden, it doesn't matter whether it's sunny or flipping piss and harbor rain, it don't matter, you ain't going to see it if it's hidden. Because they've either got them, they either don't have the damn things visible for the first part, or they're the same colour as the paint on the house, or they're similar colour of the paint on the house, or it's hidden somewhere. Again, it's hidden somewhere. Or it's one of the big houses that don't believe in putting numbers on their houses. I think the bigger the house, the flipping worse it is to find the sodding number. Anyway, so yeah, that was it really. So, and again, I mean, if you were trying to get on that live stream and you had problems or didn't see me on it, I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know if it was me or the flipping system. It just seemed to that. It was weird. Very, very weird. Anyway, maybe I'll try again. Sunday I said I'm going to do a couple of live shows, but they're going to be very brief, so just to say where we're at. I don't even know what I'm going to do a live show about, actually. I'm here. I'm still doing it. I'm still alive. And I look like a drowned rat, probably by then, and shivering. But I don't like to wear too much. I mean, if you've been, I'm wearing short sleeves now, but it's 73 degrees. But I just don't like to wear a whole lot. Get constricted, I suppose. I'm okay with being wandering around and in short sleeves until, well, I get cold enough. But you're not outside long enough anyway. You're in the van, you're in the restaurant, you're walking from here to the restaurant. I generally park as close as I can to the restaurant. And then wait inside there. If it's cold inside the restaurant, then, well, just a different thing. It was quite warm in Pizza Hut. But, and then standing around on someone's doorstep. But in this weather, you know, if it starts pissing hard with rain, it's call them. If it's a hand to me, call them before you get, or when you get on their driveway and say, hey, I'm here, I don't want your food to get wet. Well, basically, you don't want to get wet. But, and you don't want to be stood out here waiting for him to fart about and come into the door after you've knocked on it and rang the doorbell and waited a fashion. Especially if there's no top to the bloody porch. There's been a lot of those that get. But just give them a call. Just tell them, you know, I don't want your food to get wet, because it's peeing hard with rain at the moment, and there you go. And then the other is if you get to the doorstep, well, before you get to the door, I mean, you look out your window, obviously, see where it's going, and then if it's a leave on the doorstep, just give them a quick call and say, listen, I see that you've got nowhere to flip in, no overhang or whatever on your porch. I don't want your food to get wet, and give them the option whether they want to do it. I had some Pratt and Raytown flipping tell me a few weeks ago, wasn't it? And they said, and it was just belting it down with rain in. As we were approaching it, it got even flipping worse. And I called them. I pulled up outside. We've been to this house before. Pulls up at the end of their grass, their lawn, and I said, you know, this is Ray, your Doordash driver. It's raining pretty hard here. I see you haven't got anywhere that I can put your food where it's not going to get wet. Do you just want to meet me at the door? And she went, no, just leave it at the door. Are you sure? Yep. It's in a brown paper bag. Yeah, that's fine. Fine, you've been given the option. I wish I'd written it. I should have written it. That's what I should have done. I should have just texted her and asked it. But I did call. And talking about being called, I'd left, where was it? I left Jason's Deli and I was heading down Chipman to get onto 350 on the motorway there, or the little mini motorway, and to head to Raytown. And as I'm getting down the end of Chipman, phone rings. Doordash support. Bloody all over. So I picked up the phone and said, yep, because I'm really not flipping wanting to sod about now, because it's pissing hard with rain and there's no reason why they should be on the phone. So what's up? And he says, this is whoever from Doordash support. Yeah, all right, get on. And and because I'm about to flip and get on 350 on the main road, and he says, I'm calling about your order from 54th Street. I don't have one from 54th Street. You don't? No, I do not. Well, can you confirm that you didn't pick up, that you picked up from 54th Street? I didn't pick up from 54th Street. I didn't have one from 54th Street in the first place. I can't confirm that I picked up from there because I didn't pick up from there. I went to Jason's Deli for a completely different customer that you're asking about. Oh, all right then, thank you. And then they went off. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Dipstick at flipping Doordash. Anyhow, so just carried on the way. But what the hell was all that about? I turned down several for 54th Street because they were just ridiculous offers. They were trying to stack them with Wendy's or stack them with some flipping stupid ones. Anyhow, but they weren't paying enough. They just weren't paying enough. There was one that was a stacked offer for $12. It was going, and it was from 54th Street and what bloody hell was the other one? It might have been Wendy's. Might have been Wendy's. Anyhow, it was a stupid stack. It was $12. They were both going to the same house, and it was like, I wouldn't even go to bloody flipping 54th Street for that at this time of the day. There ain't no way I'm going to 54th Street for less than that. No. Because you can't park outside the damn place. It's, you know darn well they're going to be busy, so it's not worth the time going there. I'm not going to stand around in 54th Street all night long. There's a chance it could have been ready. I doubt it. But anyway. But no, I wasn't going to go. It's an absolute pain in the arse to go there. The only time I will go to 54th Street is later at night. Or if they're paying lots more money. But it's just not worth the time going there. Not at all. I mean, I don't know what it's like there during the day. Maybe it's a hell of a lot better, but like a weekday. Weekend, different. Anyway, that's it, I think, for me. Again, I'm sure if you watch the videos, don't forget, this coming Sunday, 29th of October, from 8 AM to 8 PM, we'll be doing the food delivery challenge with Angela from Bond City Dashing. they're going to be down in Amarillo, Texas, where they do all their Doordash, Grubhub and Uber Eats. And we'll of course be up here in Lee's Summit doing the, again, just doing the free apps, Doordash, Grubhub and Uber Eats. And whoever earns the most out of that in the 12-hour period, whoever gets the most, the loser then donates the difference to their charity of choice, to the winner's charity of choice. So I think she's doing it for a cancer survivor centre place out there, and I'm still working on mine. So anyway, so that'll be fun. I said I was going to try and do some live shows, but after my experience tonight, who knows? Might just get flips of me vipping, doing a few quick shorts through the day instead. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully the weather's better wherever you are. And hopefully, if it is raining out there, your customers are making it worthwhile flipping you going out there and getting soaked and delivering their food. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Ta-da.